What's up, YouTube family, and welcome back to another Mental Health Monday. Of course, it's your girl Nicole B Social. You already know on Mondays we are prioritizing our mind, our well-beings, and also our emotions to set an intentional week. Now, you know I like to start off my week or start off these with a quote, and this week it's just going to be something straight and simple. This week quote is by Mark Twain. The quote is, "The secret of getting ahead is just basically getting started. Nothing more, nothing less. Whatever it is, you just got to get started." And that brings us to this week's discussion or this week's topic. Just like Nike, let's just do it. That's it. No more procrastination, no more questioning your worth. This week's theme, this week's goal is just to do it. No reservations. Now, 3 things that could help us this week with our just do it is going to be 3 pillars that I just want you guys to take away from. The first one is going to be to start small. As we discussed last week, sometimes that laundry list may be too big, so we're going to go ahead and just minimize and get down to the meat and potatoes. So we're going to start very small, because small goals are still small accomplishments, still small rewards. Number 2 is going to be focus on the progress and not on the perfection. Being a perfectionist, it is never going to be perfect, and that's a lot of things that holds us back from accomplishing what we want to do. So we are going to once again start small, and then we are going to get rid of perfection and just think about our progress. And the last theme for this week is going to be visualize the reward. Visualize the accomplishment. Once you cross that goal, once you cross that finish line, you are going to be so happy that you started. So we are going to just focus on those 3 things: starting small, focusing on our progress, and focusing on our rewards. I am here as proof that the Just Do It works, because as you can see, we're on our 2nd week of the Mental Health Mondays, which is something I've always wanted to do because mental health is something near and dear to me. And while it's not perfect and I'm still working out the kinks, I feel like over time, the more that I do something, the more that I build on it, the more that I show up and just be present, is the more it is going to fall into place. So if you need proof, or you need that, if she could do it, I could do it, let me be that, because baby, when I tell you it is a struggle, more mental than physical, it is a struggle, but I am here, and I'm here again to tell you this week we're just going to do it. Whatever that goal is, whatever you want to accomplish, we're just going to go ahead and do it, and that's it. So here's a challenge for this week that I want to go ahead and pose to you. Think of something that you have been putting off for the longest, and I want you to write it down. I don't want you to think about it. I want you to physically write it down, whether it's on a notepad or whether it's on a whiteboard. Just write down maybe up to 5 things. We could start off with just 2 or just 1 of something that you've always wanted to do, and we're going to write that down. Once we write it down, we are going to make a commitment just to take 1 itty-bitty step towards that particular goal. And like I said in the beginning, we're just going to do it. So whether that's finally starting your YouTube, whether that's finally editing your 10th or 9th video that's been sitting in your draft, whether it's posting that draft, who's to say? Go ahead and post the video. I always say post the content. You never know where it's going to lead you to, or who needs it. You can have your next breakthrough, your next moment, your next video, your next greatness just in your drafts. And while it's in your draft, it's not doing any good. So go ahead and post it. Any other goals? We could go ahead and work on it, whether it's to work out. Maybe you could start a 15-minute workout routine, maybe twice this week. If it's something where you wanted to be a little bit more present for yourself, maybe have some quiet time, take away from social media. I'm definitely big on that. Starting last week, I started to basically by 7ish, I started like closing down my phone, because I realized that social media is becoming a little bit too consumed in my everyday life. So definitely that's one of my just do it moments that I've started most recently, is just taken away from social media, winding down before bed, not like doom strolling, and so far so good on that one. Remember, with anything, you don't have to be perfect. Just remember to just start and to just do it. Now, you already know I like to keep these nice and short. I will be seeing y'all on Wednesday with our weekly dose of Just Wellness Wednesday. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with someone that definitely may need it. And until the next video.